Hello, everyone, and welcome back to US Podcast Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Sarah, and I'm so excited to be here with you today.
And I'm Mike. Hey, Sarah. Hey, everyone listening out there. Man, it's great to be back on the show again.
It really is. So, Mike, how's your week been? Anything exciting happen?
You know what? I actually had an amazing weekend. I went hiking with some friends up in the mountains. The weather was perfect. How about you, Sarah? What have you been up to?
Oh, hiking sounds wonderful. I've been pretty good, thanks for asking. I spent most of my weekend reading and planning for today's episode, which I'm really pumped about.
Oh, yeah? You've been teasing this topic all week. You said it's something everyone deals with, right?
Exactly. So today, we're diving into something that touches all of our lives every single day. We're talking about money.
Money. Now, that's definitely something I think about a lot. I mean, who doesn't, right?
Right? It's such a huge part of our daily lives. And here's the thing, we're going to make it super simple and practical. We'll learn some everyday English words people use when they talk about money, and I'm going to share some really easy strategies for saving and budgeting.
You know, Sarah, I've got to be honest. When people start talking about budgets and financial planning, my eyes kind of glaze over. It always sounds so complicated.
I totally get that. But here's what I love about this topic. It doesn't have to be complicated at all. We're going to break it down into bite-sized pieces that anyone can understand and actually use.
Okay, I'm feeling more optimistic already.
But hey, before we jump in, can we take just a quick second to ask our amazing listeners for a little favor?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So if you're enjoying what you're hearing right now, it would mean the world to us if you could hit that like button. Seriously, it helps us out so much.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to Mr. English Channel. Please do. That way you won't miss any of our new episodes. We've got some really cool stuff coming up.
And hey, if you've got friends or family members who are learning English, share this podcast with them. Learning English is way more fun when you do it with people you know.
Absolutely. Your support really keeps us going, and we appreciate every single one of you listening right now.
All right, Sarah, I'm ready. Let's talk about money. Where do we start?
Okay, so Mike, think about your typical day. What do you do with money?
Well, let me think. This morning, I bought a coffee on my way to work. That was like $3. Then at lunch, I grabbed a sandwich, maybe $7. Oh, and I got a bus ticket to get here. That was $2.50.
Perfect examples. So all of those things you just described, that's what we call spending money. Every time you hand over cash or swipe your card to get something, you're spending.
Okay, so spending is when money leaves my wallet and I get something in return. Makes sense.
Exactly. Now here's where it gets interesting. In life, everything we spend money on falls into two big categories. We've got needs and we've got wants.
Needs and wants. Okay, but aren't they kind of the same thing? I mean, if I want something, doesn't that mean I need it?
Ooh, great question. This is actually super important to understand. A need is something you absolutely must have to survive and live a basic life. Without it, you'd be in real trouble.
So, like, what kind of stuff are we talking about?
Think about food. You need to eat, right? You can't go without food. Water, same thing. A place to live, shelter from the weather, clothes to keep you warm, basic health care when you're sick. These are all needs.
Oh, okay, I see. So, it's like the essential stuff. I need food every single day or I'm going to have problems.
Exactly, you got it. Now, a want is different. A want is something that would be nice to have. It might make you happy, it might be fun or exciting, but your life doesn't depend on it.
Can you give me some examples? I want to make sure I understand the difference.
Sure. So let's say you want the newest smartphone that just came out. It's got a better camera, a bigger screen, all the latest features.
Oh man, I've been looking at those new phones.
See? But here's the thing. You probably already have a phone that works, right? It makes calls, sends messages. Maybe it's just a year or two old.
Yeah, my phone's fine. I mean, it's not the latest model, but it does everything I need.
There you go. A new phone is a want. Or think about clothes. You need clothes to wear, but do you need a $500 designer jacket?
Ouch. Yeah, I guess my regular jacket keeps me just as warm as an expensive one would.
Exactly. Or let's go back to your coffee this morning. Having something to drink is a need, but going to a fancy coffee shop and buying a $6 specialty latte?
That's a want. I can make coffee at home for way cheaper or just drink water.
Now you're getting it. And Mike, I'm not saying wants are bad. We all have wants, and it's okay to spend money on things we enjoy. The key is understanding the difference so you can make smart choices.
That makes so much sense. So if I know what I need versus what I want, I can decide where to spend my money more wisely.
Bingo. And that brings us perfectly to our next topic, budgeting.
Here we go. The B word, budget. I've heard this word a million times, and I always thought it sounded kind of scary, like something only accountants do.
I love that you said that because so many people feel the same way. But let me tell you a secret. A budget is actually your friend. It's not about restricting yourself or making life less fun.
Okay, I'm listening. What is it then?
A budget is just a plan. Think of it like a map for your money. It helps you see where your money comes from and where it goes.
A map for my money. That actually sounds pretty useful, but how does it work?
It's really simple. A budget has two main parts. First, you've got your money coming in. We call that money in. Then you've got your money going out, which we call money out.
Money in and money out. Okay, what counts as money in?
For most people, money in is their salary from their job. That's the paycheck you get every week or every month.
Right, so the $1,500 I get paid each month from my job, that's my money in.
Perfect. That's exactly it. Now, money out is everything you spend. Your rent, your electric bill, your groceries, that coffee you bought this morning, everything.
So basically, every dollar that leaves my bank account or my wallet is money out.
You got it. And a budget is just looking at those two things together and making sure you understand the relationship between them.
Okay, but how do I actually make one? Do I need some fancy software or a spreadsheet program?
Nope. You can start with the simplest thing in the world. All you need is a notebook and a pen.
Wait, really? Just paper and pen? That's refreshingly low tech.
I know, right? Sometimes the simplest tools are the best. So here's what you do. Open up your notebook and draw a line down the middle of the page.
A line down the middle. Got it. What's next?
On the left side of the line, write money in at the top. On the right side, write money out.
Okay, so I've got two columns. Money in on the left, money out on the right. This is easy so far.
See, I told you. Now, under money in, you write down your salary. Let's say you get paid on the first of the month. You write down how much you receive.
So I'd write $1,500 under money in. Done. That part was simple because it's just one number.
Exactly. Now, here's where it gets a little more interesting. For the money outside, I want you to track everything you spend for one whole month.
Everything. Like everything, everything?
Yes, everything. That coffee you buy, the sandwich for lunch, your rent, your phone bill, a candy bar from the convenience store, everything.
Wow, that's going to be a long list. I buy stuff all the time without really thinking about it.
And that's exactly why this exercise is so valuable. Most people have no idea where their money actually goes. They just know that at the end of the month, it's all gone.
Yeah, that's definitely me. I look at my bank account and think, where did it all go? I swear I didn't buy that much.
Right, but here's what happens. Those little purchases add up. $3 for coffee every morning doesn't sound like much, but what is that over a month?
Let me think. $3 times, what, maybe 25 days a month? That's $75 just on coffee.
Exactly. See how fast it adds up? And you had no idea until you did the math.
That's actually kind of shocking. I could have saved $75 last month if I'd made coffee at home.
Now you're starting to see the power of a budget. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly you can see everything clearly.
I like that analogy. So a budget doesn't tell me what to do, it just shows me what I'm already doing with my money.
Perfect. That's exactly right. It's information, not restriction. Once you have this information, you can make better choices. You can look at your list and see how much you're spending on needs versus wants.
So I'd look and see, okay, I spent $600 on rent, that's a need. 200 on groceries, another need. But then I see I spent $100 going to the movies and eating popcorn, and that's a want.
Yes, you're totally getting this. And once you can see everything laid out like that, you can start making changes if you want to. Which brings us to the fun part, saving money.
Okay, now we're talking. Saving money is what I really want to learn about. I mean, I want to have money left over at the end of the month, not just barely scrape by.
And your budget is going to help you figure out how to do that. Remember that wants list we talked about?
Yeah, all the stuff I don't absolutely need, but I like to have.
That's where you're going to find opportunities to save. Look at your wants and ask yourself, do I really need all of these? Could I cut back on some of them?
So, using my coffee example, instead of buying coffee every single day, maybe I make it at home a few days a week.
That's a perfect start. You're not saying you'll never buy coffee again, you're just being more intentional about it. Maybe you make coffee at home on weekdays and treat yourself to the fancy stuff on weekends.
Yeah, that feels doable. I'm not giving up something I love completely, I'm just being smarter about it.
Exactly. And here's another big one. Cooking at home versus eating out or getting takeout.
Oh man, I eat out all the time. Probably too much.
You're not alone. A lot of people do. And look, I get it. After a long day at work, the last thing you want to do is cook dinner. It's so much easier to just order something or stop by a restaurant.
That's exactly my situation. I come home tired, I don't want to cook, so I order pizza or Chinese food.
Sure, and that's fine once in a while, but every night, that's expensive, right?
Yeah, I probably spend like 15 or 20 bucks every time I do that.
Okay, so if you do that 5 nights a week, that's $100 a week, $400 a month just on takeout.
Whoa, $400? That's more than I thought.
See, this is what I mean. These numbers can really surprise you. But here's a strategy. What if you cooked dinner at home a few nights a week? And here's the really smart part. Make extra portions.
Extra portions? Why?
Because then you have leftovers for lunch the next day. You cook once, but you eat twice. You're saving money on lunch too.
Oh, that's clever. Cook once, eat twice. I like that.
It's all about these small, practical strategies. None of them are hard. They just require a little bit of planning.
What other tips do you have? I'm taking mental notes here.
Okay, here's another good one. Before you go to the grocery store, make a shopping list.
A shopping list. That seems so simple. Does it really help that much?
It helps more than you'd think. Here's what happens when you don't have a list. You walk into the supermarket and you're just browsing around.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
And what happens? You see a display of cookies on sale. Oh, those look good. Into the cart. Then you pass the ice cream aisle. Haven't had ice cream in a while. Into the cart. By the time you get to the register, you've bought twice as much as you needed.
Okay, you're describing my exact shopping experience. How did you know?
Because the supermarket is designed to make you do exactly that. They put tempting stuff everywhere. But if you walk in with a list that says milk, bread, eggs, chicken, vegetables, and you stick to that list,
Then I only buy what I actually need and I don't get distracted by all the wants.
exactly. Your list is your shield against impulse buying.
That's really smart. I'm definitely going to start doing that.
Good. Now, let me share something that makes saving money way more fun and motivating.
More fun? I'm all ears.
Okay, have a saving goal. Give yourself something exciting to save for.
A saving goal? What do you mean exactly?
Okay, so saving money just to save money can feel kind of abstract and boring, right? But if you're saving for something specific, something you really want, that changes everything.
Like, what kind of thing?
Well, what's something you've been wanting to do or buy? Maybe a vacation somewhere?
Actually, yes. I've been dreaming about going to Hawaii. I've never been, and it looks amazing.
There you go. Hawaii is your saving goal. Or maybe it's something you want to buy. A new laptop, a car, a bicycle.
Oh man, don't even get me started on bicycles. I really, really want a new bike. My current one is ancient. The gears barely work, it's all rusty, it's just sad.
Perfect. So a new bicycle is your saving goal. Now, here's how this changes your thinking. Let's say you're at a cafe and you're about to order that slice of fancy chocolate cake for dessert.
Chocolate cake.
But then you pause and think, this cake costs $6. If I don't buy it and put that $6 toward my bicycle fund instead, I'm that much closer to my goal.
Oh. So suddenly, it's not just about skipping the cake, it's about getting closer to something I want even more.
Exactly. The cake gives you 5 minutes of pleasure. The bike gives you months or years of enjoyment. Which one matters to you?
The bike, definitely. Wow, that really does make it easier to say no to the small stuff.
See? Your goal makes saving feel positive instead of like you're denying yourself things. You're not losing out on the cake, you're gaining a bicycle.
That's such a better way to think about it. I'm not giving up something I love, I'm working towards something better.
And here's a fun tip. Make your goal visual. Put a picture of a bicycle on your refrigerator or on your desk at work.
So every time I see it, I remember why I'm saving.
Exactly. It keeps your dream front and center in your mind.
I love that. Okay, so I've got my budget. I'm making smart choices about wants, and I have a clear goal. But where do I actually put the money I'm saving? Like, physically, where does it go?
Great question. You have a few options. The smartest thing to do is open a separate savings account at your bank.
A separate account just for savings?
Yes. So you'd have your regular checking account where you do your everyday spending, and then a savings account that you don't touch.
Why is that better than just keeping it all in one account?
Because it's separate. It's out of sight, out of mind. If all your money is in one account, it's really easy to accidentally spend your savings. You think you have more money than you actually do.
That makes sense. If it's in a different account, I won't accidentally spend it on something random.
Exactly. And here's what you do. Every time you get paid, or every week, you transfer a little bit of money into your savings account. Even if it's just $20, it adds up.
So it becomes automatic, like a habit.
Yes, you pay yourself first, before you spend on anything else. Now, I've also got a fun, old-school tip for you.
Old school? What's that?
A piggy bank.
A piggy bank, like the little ceramic pig that kids use?
Exactly. Or it could be a jar, a box, whatever. This is for your coins and small bills.
Really? Does that actually work for adults?
It works better than you'd think. Here's what you do. At the end of every day, empty your pockets or check your wallet for loose change. All those coins you got back when you bought something, toss them in the piggy bank.
But it's just coins. That's like pennies, nickels, dimes. How much could that really add up to?
You'd be amazed. It might only be $1 or $2 a day, sometimes just 50 cents. But here's the thing. You don't miss it at all because it's such a small amount.
I guess I never really pay attention to my change anyway.
Exactly. But then after 6 months or a year, you open up that piggy bank and there could be $200, $300, even $400 in there.
What? Really? That much?
Really? It's like finding a pile of money you didn't even know you had. It's so satisfying.
That's actually really cool. It's like a secret savings method that happens without me even thinking about it.
That's exactly what it is. And you know what? You could do this specifically for your bicycle fund. Get a big jar and label it My Bicycle Jar.
My bicycle jar. I love it. Every time I put coins in, I'm literally watching my bicycle fund grow.
See? Now it's connected to your goal, which makes it even more motivating.
This is great, Sarah. I feel like I actually have a plan now. Can we just quickly review everything? I want to make sure I remember all the steps.
Absolutely. Let's do a quick recap. So, step 1, what was the first thing we talked about?
Understanding the difference between needs and wants. Needs are things I have to live, like food and shelter. Wants are things that are nice but not essential.
Perfect. Step 2,
Making a budget. I take a notebook and make 2 columns, money in and money out, and I track everything for a month.
excellent. And what does the budget show you?
It shows me where my money is actually going. It's like a map, so I can see if I'm spending too much on wants.
Great. Step 3,
Finding ways to save money, especially on wants. Making coffee at home instead of buying it, cooking meals instead of eating out, making a shopping list so I don't buy stuff I don't need.
love it. Step 4,
Having a saving goal, something specific I'm working toward. For me, that's a new bicycle. Having that goal makes it easier to say no to small purchases because I'm working towards something bigger.
beautiful. And step 5,
Two things, actually. Opening a separate savings account so I don't accidentally spend my savings, and using a piggy bank or jar for my spare change.
Mike, you remembered everything. I'm so impressed.
Thanks. You explained it in such a clear, simple way. I actually feel like I can do this now.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. And you know what? These aren't difficult concepts. The English words we use today, words like spend, save, budget, need, want, goal, coins, they're all pretty common words.
Yeah, you're right. I'm already talking about money in English, and it doesn't feel complicated at all.
And that's the whole point of our podcast, learning English through real, practical topics that matter in everyday life.
Man, we can't believe we're almost out of time. This went by so fast.
I know. When you're having a good conversation, time just flies.
Well, thank you so much for all these tips, Sarah. I'm seriously going to start my bicycle jar as soon as I get home today.
That's wonderful. I'm so excited for you. And to everyone listening, we really hope you found this helpful too.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Even if you just start with one small change, one small step, that's progress.
Absolutely. You don't have to do everything at once. Pick one thing from today's episode and start there.
And hey, before we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. Everyone out there listening, leave us a comment.
Yes, please do. Tell us what's one way you save money. What tricks or strategies work for you?
Or tell us about your saving goal. What are you working toward? Is it a vacation like my Hawaii dream, a new phone, a car, something else?
We genuinely love reading your comments. It's so fun to hear from people all over the world who are learning English and sharing their experiences.
And remember, writing in English is great practice too. Don't worry if your English isn't perfect. Just give it a try.
Absolutely. We're all learning together. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our future shows.
And share it with your friends. The more people we can help learn English, the better.
Thank you all so much for spending this time with us today. It really means a lot.
It's been a blast, Sarah. Thanks for teaching me about money management. I feel way more confident now.
My pleasure, Mike. All right, everyone. Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep speaking English.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye for now.